Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for tuning in. This is the channel where I review anything and everything. If I need it, I'll buy it, I'll use it, and I will review it. And today we will be doing a full review of this chest expander arm twister by a company called Glacus. I got this one from Amazon. Price at the time of purchase is $40. Price at the making of this video remains at $40. And I just wanna let you guys know right now, spoiler alert, I really like this equipment. It does the job that it claims to, and also it feels really solid and really strong in the hand. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. And would I buy it again? Yes, I would. Would I give it as a gift? Yes, I would do that also. There's really not a lot to complain about this equipment right here, except maybe the price. There are a lot of items similar to this one on the Amazon marketplace that is cheaper than this one, and it basically functions the same exact way as this one, but this one, as far as I can tell, looks completely different from those other ones. There are ones that are more expensive than this one that has a different design, except for the hydraulic that's here. The hydraulic is on the top right here, and I'm actually planning to check those out, but I do not know. This one has the capability for the weight equivalent at least of going all the way up to 440 pounds. So the way you can adjust the weight capacity there is through this knob right here. It turns left and right and you just adjust it, right? There's that little window right there that tells you what level of strength you are, and it does give you that difficulty right there once you adjust that level right there. I wish, one thing that I wish about this item right here, and of course maybe all of the other chest expander, is that when you press it, I wish there would be like a little kick, right, to so that you can press it again, because with this one, if you're trying to go faster, you can't really do that, because once you press it, it takes a while. You actually have to pull it out so that you can press it again. But that's the way it works. Maybe somebody will, create some kind of spring so that it kicks out and you can press it faster that way. Inside the handle here, or just the inside part here, has this knob, both of them on each side right here, and this one is what you can use to lock this equipment right here. This equipment is fairly compact and it's fairly easy to put away. As I mentioned earlier, there is the knob right here. It is on both sides of the handle. You just choose the lowest setting, which is power right there, and you just kind of press it together, and then you just kind of lift up this knob right here and press it inside, because it locks into its place right there. For whatever reason, that side right there is difficult. It may be possible that it's only this unit that's giving me a hard time, but if one would lock, the whole thing would lock. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to lock both of them anyway. So just press it, and then here we go, right there. All right, so it's fairly compact. As I said, it's also very lightweight. It's about 17 inches or 1 foot from here all the way to the level of the handle right here, and it's about 6 inches, just a little below 6 inches across. So this is made out of alloy. This part right here seems to be one piece of metal that they bend together, right? On other brands, you have two pieces of alloy that they connect with nuts and bolts right here, but this one right here seems to be one piece that they just bend together there. Let's see if I can give you a better view right there. See that? It seems like one piece and it just bend. And sometimes I wonder if you're able to detach this arm right here and connect it to this one, because it seemed like it's the same exact nuts and bolts right here, right? I wonder if you can do that. I'm gonna try doing that because it seems like you can loosen this up, right? Maybe not. I think that's a different kind of tool. I don't know if I have that. So yeah, I do have that tool. It's kind of loose right now. I think it might be intentional. Actually, yeah, I was just able to tighten it. So I think you're able to detach this arm right here and connect it to this one. That might give you either I would probably say it's a difficulty level, because it would be, this arm would be shortened if you plug it in. Well, it's going to be the same exact height, but it seems like once plugged in here would give you a different kind of difficulty, right? So speaking of difficulty, this knob right here, the weight capacity equivalent, goes all the way to number 29. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, you can, or you're able to tell the difficulty level, right? It will get harder and heavier, if you would, as you go raise the number there. Like this one, that's at the toppest or highest level, that's supposed to represent 440 pounds, and I cannot budge this thing, right? So far of my use of about 3.5 weeks, so far was not able to max this thing out, but you know, it's only a matter of time before I do. If you watch my channel, I also have the Yes for All chest expander, and that one I got halfway through. And I mentioned, if you follow my video, if you saw my video about that, I said that, you know, it doesn't really represent the actual equivalence of the weight capacity, because you know, it's kind of hard to determine whether, when they say 440 pounds, is it really 440 pounds, or they just kind of estimate. But anyways, for the purposes that I purchased this one, it does the job, right? This one, I would incorporate it with the workouts that I have. It does not replace, you know, your barbells, your racks. It does not replace your dumbbells, but it does help, right? The purpose that I purchased this for, or one of the ideal situation that you would buy something like this, is that if you're in an apartment complex and they don't allow weights there, or you know, some apartment complex would have weights, weight room, but then you know, it probably gets too busy, or some of the equipment are just, you know, broken or not functional. So you could buy something like this, right? It's certainly not going to satisfy for you guys out there that are wanting to bulk up, but it does gonna help you increase your strength, because as you are adjusting that weight level there, it does raise the bar up a little bit. So the hydraulic system is inside this hard plastic covering right here, right? So this is PU plastic alloy, metal alloy. The handle here is PU plastic, but it is soft to the touch, right? It's almost as if they put, I think they did put a small or thin layer of rubber here to where it is comfortable in the hand. This one is thick. I think that's about 1 inch right there thickness. So it is fairly comfortable. It is, as I mentioned, it does the job just fine. So far, I have not seen any leakage on the hydraulic. This equipment would also be ideal if you are going on a trip, right? You can do some upper body workouts there. This one targets primarily the chests, but it also targets the shoulders, the triceps, the bicep, the back, right? A little bit of the back. It's kind of difficult to target the back, but it does target the back. And of course, also you can also use it to work out your legs. You just gonna do some creativity there, and you can do a lot with these things also, right? We just just use your imagination how you can do it and explore it. Maybe one of these days I am going to show some of the workouts that I do with this item right here. And you could also I have taken this to work, right? There was one time to where I had to hold over on a grave shift. I knew that I was gonna be holding over on a grave shift, so I took this with me, and I did some workout there during breaks, and it kind of helped circulate, because I know that next day I would be too tired to do some workout, so I did it during the grave shift right there. But yeah, you can take this in the back of your car during break time, do some workout. You could even take it in the break room with some of your coworkers there, and you have a competition with them to see who's the strongest, right? Kind of give some um, um, different situation there at your work, some kind of competition going on. I think that'll be fun. But that is it. I think I covered everything. If you do have a question, please feel free to comment down below, and I will try to get back to you with the answer as soon as I can. I will also link on the description below anything that I may have missed on this video right here. I will link also the unboxing and first impression review of this one. Well, if you have not already, please hit that notification bell, share this video to someone that you think might benefit from it. Also subscribe if you have not. And thank you all so much for tuning in. Appreciate you, all of my subscribers there, all new ones, welcome. And I will see all of you on the next one.